Good evening from Tallinn, the capital of Estonia, on this wonderful evening. I'm here this evening as I'm planning to take the train, which is at 17:15, from Tallinn to Narva, which is on the border with Russia, and Russian city Ivangorod, which I'm planning tomorrow to cross the border. It's going to be the first time that I've crossed a land border within Russia, and I'm hoping that you will join me on this adventure to see if I can actually get into Russia without having to fly through Istanbul with this current situation. Let's do this. Good morning from Narva. It's now 4:23 and I'm going to attempt to cross the Friendly Bridge. Well, it's called Most Druzhby, and around this area at the moment is very quiet, so I'm hoping that things will go smoothly between the two checkpoints, between the Estonian and between the Russian point. As you can see, there's not many cars around here at the moment. Usually these roads here, that's where you get the international bus companies like Lux, Express or Eco Lines. But for me, I'm heading through this door right here, just underneath entrance and Vkusno. But obviously I'm not going to be able to film there, so wish me luck. So I've got through and now I'm on my way to Ivangorod. Narva, Ivangorod. Wow. Feels slightly exciting between no man's land, this bridge. So I've just arrived in Russia, and on the Russian side it took me 2 hours to get through the border. From the Estonian side it took me 5 minutes, but I'm admiring right now this beautiful view of the Ivanova fortress from this side. Look at that, stunning. So the only problem I've got now is I wanted to catch that local train, which was at 6:15, but I was over 2 hours long at immigration border control. So now I'm gonna have to get a taxi to St Petersburg, and I'm hoping to try out the new Russian McDonald's. So I finally made it to St Petersburg after a 2.5-hour journey by taxi. Unfortunately, the first taxi I booked with Yandex, it stopped halfway to the destination where I was waiting, and I was thinking, why is that? But then it told me there's a checkpoint, and only if you have a certain pass that the taxi drivers can drive further from that point. But I managed to get a bus. It took me another 20 minutes, and then I took the taxi. So altogether it was like 2.5 hours. But now I'm in beautiful St. Petersburg, and look at the weather and look at the Hermitage behind me. It's so beautiful. Now it's time to check out that Russian McDonald's. Let's go. And here it is, Vkusno and tochka. Tasty, and that's it. Right, let us try something in this Vkusno and tochka. Oh, you still get a double muffin here. And the same morozhno like the normal McDonald's. And it looks like the same setup as well. So I've got my order, and it's going to be, I think, the equivalent to a Big Tasty. I've ordered the Big Special Burger. So I think it's similar, looks the same layout, it's just a different name. So my food has finally arrived, and let's see what I've got on my tray. So we got this looking burger, which is supposed to be kind of like the special. Doesn't look that appetizing. We got the Vkusno and tochka icon, chips without the logo of McDonald's. This guy I remember on the McDonald's logo, but look at this. This is what I like, especially the sauce. Look at this, how they've covered up the McDonald's logo. Oh, that's just great. Anyway, I'm gonna dig in. So it's a great evening in St. Petersburg. The sun is shining, everybody's out. There's so many Russian tourists here, obviously because the borders are closed, and well, apart from going to Turkey. And I'm sitting here at a Scottish pub. The only downside is there's no Guinness and there's no Kilkenny, but I can live with this cherry beer. Cheers. So it's Friday night, and this main street in St. Petersburg, which is called Rubenstein, where everybody goes partying, is actually pretty busy. Full of obviously Russian tourists and not many foreigners, considering the current situation. But I'm standing outside now, the oldest Irish pub within St. Petersburg, and it's called Molly's. But unfortunately, this Irish pub does not have any Guinness, and it doesn't have any Kilkenny, but it has harp. I'm not sure where they're getting this harp from, but this has cost me 810 rubles. Compared to, like, I'd say March time, it was half the price. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy my pint, and I just want to say thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, have a good Friday.